Hey, we do have someone here. I bet it's Lily. Hey, Lily. I was gonna say I bet it was Charles because he's usually here, but okay for Lily. Okay, y'all have done your attendance question. Virtual people that are watching this video, today there's a pep rally. Y'all have got to come. It's at 5:45, right? It's 5:45 on the hill. Be there or be square. It's going to be awesome. Go Jackets. Go, go, go. I just don't get this one. Go, 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 go. It's so odd to me. Jackets. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, we need to check your homework. That's the first thing we need to do. Oh my gosh, there's going to be people there. I just told all these people that are going to watch this Zoom. If we come, you can look at my little girls. They're going to think you're a superhero. We definitely will. We have got to have reasons to get out of our house. Yeah, that's fun. Okay, y'all, on your homework, you could eliminate anybody, but who do y'all want me to show? X, Y, or Z? X? I don't want to do X. Okay, we can do Y. I mean, it really doesn't matter, but with X, like nobody's opposite. So that's going to make it more difficult. I probably would have done Z because Z has got a positive Z and a negative Z, and then we can adjust for that to Z, but it really doesn't matter. Well, then let's do Z, and then if we want to come back and do Y, we can come back and do Y. It is. That's why we're doing it 2 days. We're doing it again today. So I wanted to be able to teach this to everyone face-to-face, minus the virtual people. So we're doing this again today, going to practice again. It's not easy. It's hard. But that's Algebra 2. You know, we can't just take Algebra 1 again. We've got to go a bit further. Okay, so we're going to do Z, which means we're eliminating Z all the way across. What I did see yesterday with the kids in class, because they worked theirs in class, they tried or whatever, it's like they would eliminate Z the first time, and then they would come back and eliminate Y the second time, and then their equations 4 and 5 didn't match up. Well, that's why you have to eliminate all the way through, okay? So we're picking Z. So we're going to eliminate Z the whole time. Now, for equations 1, I don't have to change anybody because we have a positive Z and we have a negative Z, so everybody's just good. All right, and then we've got 2x plus y minus Z equals -2. Okay, so I didn't have to change anybody. I just stacked them up and I'm about to add them together. So when I add these together, I've got 2x plus 2x, which is 3x. Y'all got to answer my questions because they said how lame y'all are. They're like, 8A is so lame. I'm like, no, they're not lame. There's only 5 of them. So what's -2y plus y? Oh, I said the answer, but you're right. It's -2y. What's positive z and negative z? Cancel. Good job, 8A. What's -15 and -2? -17.
Well, I don't like what.
What? It's not awkward. You're doing great.
No one else is saying.
That's okay. Oh my gosh, David, stop. It's mean. He's seriously super stoked. Okay, equation number 3. We have to use equation number 3 because we have not used it yet. So I'm writing equation number 3 down. It has 2z. Now we still have to do z. Okay, we can't switch over and say, now I'm going to do x or now I'm going to do y. No, you have to do z. So we need another equation to have negative 2z because we need them, that's an S, we need them to be opposite of one another. Okay, so if we look at equation 2, that one already has negative z. So what would we multiply that by to make it have negative 2z right there? 2. So we're going to multiply that by 2. So what's 2 times 2x? 4x. 2 times y is 2y. 2 times negative z is negative 2z equals negative 4. Okay? Now we add. Okay? So what's x plus 4x? Good. 5x. You guys are really doing great. Y plus 2y is 3y. Our z's eliminate, and 1 plus negative 4 is, this is equation 5. Okay, is everybody okay with what we just did? You did get this far? Okay, that's the first chunk, okay? Well, that's the answer, but how did you get the answer? You don't really know. That's good. No, that is right. Do what? Okay, so that's the first 2 steps, okay? Now, once you've eliminated somebody, we chose z, but you can eliminate anybody, then your equations 4 and 5 are going to be paired together. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, even though we're going to have to change them. I'm still going to go ahead and pair them together. Okay, so if we look at this, nobody is opposite. Okay, so this is where we're going to have to adjust and change. So our x's are not opposites and neither are our y's. So you can either multiply the top by negative 5, so you have negative 15, multiply the bottom by 3, that's positive 15, that's an option. Or we can multiply the top by 3, and the bottom by 2, and that's going to give us 6 and negative 6, which is what I'm going to do, okay? So you're trying to create an opposite, just like when you do elimination. So this is what you were doing in the previous lesson and also in Algebra 1. Okay, so I'm going to multiply this by positive 3 because that's going to give me negative 6. And I'm going to multiply this by positive 2 because that's going to give me positive 6. So then I'll have negative 6y and positive 6y, and they can eliminate. Okay? But you can't just multiply it by y. You have to multiply it by everything. Okay? So 3 times 3x is 9x. 3 times negative 2y is negative 6y. 3 times negative 17, I don't know what that is. Maybe 42. That's just a 41. That was a guess. Okay, so negative 41. All right, that's still equation 4. I just multiplied it. 51? Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, and then on the bottom, we've got to multiply 2 times everybody as well. So 2 times 5x is 10x. 2 times 3y is 6y. And 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Now you're ready to eliminate, okay, because you've got opposites. David, you paying attention? You're going to have this on a test. 9x and 10x is 19x. Your y's are going to cancel, equals negative 51 and negative 6 is negative 57. What's that divided by 19? Anybody have a calculator? It's negative 3. Thank you, Cole. So that's one of our answers. Now, to get the second answer, you can't go back to equations 1, 2, or 3. You've got to go back to equations 4 or 5. So just because I've got some space down here, I'm going to go to equation 5, but it doesn't really matter. You could plug it in wherever you wanted, but I'm going to do it right here. So I've got 5 times negative 3 plus 3y equals negative 3. That's negative 15. Add 15. So 3y equals, that's 12. Divide by 3. Y equals 4. So now you've got 2. This is when you go back to the original 1, 2, or 3. And it doesn't matter. You could pick any of the 1, 2, or 3. You just pick whichever one you think is going to be easiest. So what do y'all think? Equation 1. Okay, so equation 1, we've got x, which we know is negative 3, minus 3 times y, which is 4, plus z equals negative 15. Okay, so we've got negative 3 minus 12 plus z equals negative 15. Negative 3 minus 12 is negative 15 plus z equals negative 15. I'm going to add 15. That cancels. That cancels too, but we can't just cancel it out. We have to say z equals 0. So our answer is negative 3, comma, y, which is 4, comma, which is 0. Well, I told y'all the answer. Like, you knew the answer was going to be that if you watched the Zoom. Like, I told the class, like, this is the correct answer. But I forgot to post it until, like, almost 4 o'clock. You listened to it without sound? Oh. Oh. Well, I forgot to post it. So if I do that, y'all got to email me and say, like, finally one of the virtual kids was like, did you not do a Zoom today? And I was like, oh, crap, I forgot. So do what? Did you? Cool. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're going to practice this again. You don't have to use your Springboard book because your problem's going to look like that. You're going to have a ton of work. So if you want to just get out a piece of paper, we're just going to work through another problem to get together as your notes. And then we may do two problems, and then you can do your homework. And that's all we're going to do today. We're just going to practice these problems so that you'll be able to be more confident with this. We're not doing anything new. So if you want to get out just a piece of paper, you're welcome to do that. We got 3 people with us today. Let's see who else is in here. There's Charlie. We knew you were coming, Charlie. It won't be long and y'all will be together. It is Charles, but I just found out that he goes by Charlie, which I like that name, Charlie. Okay, let me pick a problem for us to do. We're going to do this right here. So y'all write that on your paper. Write that problem down on your paper, each one of them. So you've got this. This is equation 1, 2, 3. And actually, I think I may write it on a separate, like, white piece of paper. David, write. Oh, wait, what do we do? You're writing that on your piece of paper. Katie, you are going to go and you're going to rock it. And you're going to look so cute. David, don't be a jerk.
so excited. Because all of the thing is, all of the football players sit in front.
Good. Y'all are cheering for them. David, you are the meanest person. Just for the jokes, not in real life.
I'm being impressed with by.
I'm getting a white piece of like paper. I would like for that graph paper to go away.
David, shut up.
I'm telling you, he is like, he can't. He cannot.
Why are you so excited?
He is so excited. Okay, equation 1. Who did y'all decide to, or who do we want to eliminate? What do you think is going to be easiest? Z? Seems like Z is like the easiest usually. Okay, so remember, we've decided to use Z, so we have to use Z the whole way through. Okay, so I've got my first two equations stacked up together. Okay, so what's our first step? Add them together. So what is 2x plus x? What's y plus 2y? Your z's eliminate. Y'all can help Katie. Negative 2 plus 11 is 9. And this is equation 4. 3, 3, and 9. Okay, we have to use equation 3 because we have not used equation 3 yet. And let me just be honest with y'all. The people that mess up and get confused are the people who are lazy and don't want to show their work. So if you try to like skip showing your work to save yourself some time, you're going to be the one that messes up. Then you're going to be like, Miss Cole, can you find my mistake? And I'm not going to be able to find your mistake because you did half of it in your head. Okay, so it's just a couple problems. So show all your steps. Okay, this Z, we still have to use Z. That's what we decided. So we're still using Z. We need to have an opposite of 2Z. So we need this equation to have a negative 2Z so that we can eliminate that. If we look at equation 1 over here, this one has a negative Z. So what could I multiply equation 1 by to make it have negative 2Z? 2. So what's 2 times 2x? What's 2 times y? And 2 times negative z, negative 2z. And 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Add them together. What you talking about? Oh, you're doing the math. Yeah. Next step. Yes, so negative 4x and, negative 2x and 4x is 2. That's right, David. And then y and 2y is 3y. Those eliminate, and it equals 11. And this is equation 5. This is my mama. Let me see what she said. She's got my babies. Okay. All right. So if we look at 4 and 5, right now, do they have opposites? No. But we can make them have opposites because this one has a positive 3y and this one has a positive 3y. So we just need to make one of them negative. So who do we want, 4 or 5 to be negative? Doesn't matter. So 4 is fine. I'm going to multiply everybody by -1. So that's going to give me -3x, -3y, -9. So that's still equation 4, but I just multiplied by a negative so that when I pair 5 with it, I can eliminate. I'm gonna let y'all catch up. David, you're gonna film my class. I don't know what you're watching on that laptop, but it is not important. All right, next step, add them together. -3x and 2x is going to be -x. Your 3y and -3y cancel. And then -9 and 11 is +2. And then we divide by -1. So x equals -2. That's the first thing. How do we get another letter? Plug into equation 4 or 5. So look at 4, look at 5, and decide which one you think is easier. We'll go with 5. Okay, so we've got 2. Instead of x, I'm plugging in -2 plus 3y equals 11. Then you do the math. -4 plus 3y equals 11. Add 4. So 3y equals 15. Divide by 3. So y equals 5. Now, how do we get the other one? Plug both answers into equations 1, 2, or 3. So look at equations 1, 2, or 3. Who do you think is going to be easiest? Good choice. Equation 2. So you've got x, which is now -2, plus the 2y, which y is 5, plus z, which we don't know, is 11, equals 11. All right, so we've got -2 plus 10 plus z equals 11. Together, that's 8 plus z equals 11. Then we subtract 8. So z equals, what's 11 minus 8? 3. So what's our answer? -2, x, 5, y, z, 3. So it's three-dimensional. Three-dimensional is amazing. Now you're too smart for elimination. Now you're doing triple elimination. It's not impossible. Okay, y'all want to do another one together, or do you want to work on one by yourself? All right. And then you'll do your homework. Okay. Let me get my book so I can get us another equation, because if I make this up, it will definitely be a train wreck. All right. All right, here we go. Equation 1 is 2x plus 4y plus z equals 31. Equation 2 is negative 2x plus 2y minus 3z equals negative 9. Equation 3 is x plus 3y plus 2z, plus 2z equals 21. Let me make sure we copied the problem right. 2x plus 4y plus z equals 31, negative 2, 2, negative 3. This is a negative 9, y'all. Negative 9, x plus 3y plus 2z equals 21. All right. If we look at it, these x's are opposite, and that's a plain x, so that would be kind of easy to do. The x's, that would not be. No for the y's, no for the z's. So let's definitely do x's. So we, number 1, choose who to eliminate. So I'm going to write a bunch of steps on this one. So at the end of this, like, y'all can screenshot it if you want to have a good example. You don't have to write all of this, but you can. Do what? Yes, this is what you're turning in for your notes today. You got to email me, David. All right, so we're going to eliminate. So we're choosing x. That's who we're choosing, x. So, step 2. Start stacking them. Okay, so if we stack 1 and 2, okay, we don't have to change them. They're already opposite, so we just need to stack them up. So step 2, stack. That's CK, isn't it? All right, now you're going to add to eliminate. What happens with our 2x and our negative 2x? They eliminate. That's the whole point. What's 4y plus 2y? 6y. Positive z and negative 3z is negative 2z. 31 plus negative 9 is that 22? And this is equation 4. Label it equation 4 so you don't get lost. Okay, step 3. You have to use the other equation. So we have to use equation 3. But if you look at equation 3, it's just got a simple x right here. So what do we need to multiply equation 3 by so that we can do elimination? If we did these two, what would we need to eliminate to make this opposite? By 2. So I'm going to multiply 2 by each of those so that we can eliminate. So this is equation 3, and I'm multiplying by 2. So you've got 2x plus 6y plus 4z equals 42. And I'm pairing that with equation number 2. So somebody has to repeat. It doesn't matter if you choose for 1 to repeat or 2 to repeat, but somebody's got to repeat. Just make sure you're eliminating the same variable all the way through, like we are. All right. Y'all ready? What happens with our x's? They eliminate. That's the whole point. What's 6y and 2y? What's negative 4z? I'm sorry, positive 4z and negative 3z. Just a z. And 42 plus negative 9. I don't know what that is. 33? Is it 33? I'm horrible at mental math. We're going to say this is equation 5. Mm-hmm. You just add 1 and 2 together. No, you already have equation 3. You have 1, 2, 3. So you skip to 4 and then add and to skip to 5. Or not skip to 5, go to 5. So now step 4, add 4 plus 5. Equations 4 plus 5. Now, if you look at 4 and 5, before we rewrite them, do they have an opposite? No, but who's going to be easy to make an opposite? Z. And what would we multiply equation 5 by to be opposite of negative 4z? Just by 2. And you need to distribute to everybody. So equation 4, I'm not changing. 4 is 6y minus 2z equals 22. Didn't change that one. But equation 5, I have to multiply by 2. So that's 16y plus 2z, 66, right? And what are we going to do? Add them. What's 6y plus 16y? 22y. Our z's cancel, and it equals 88. Divide by 22. You tell me what all we have to do left. Okay, and so step 5, where are we plugging it into? Yep, plug into 4 or 5. So which one seems easier? The original 4, the original 5. I think the 5. Even though it's got 8, this z's by itself, so I think that's going to make it easier. So I'm going to go into equation 5. It doesn't matter. You just make a choice. 8 times 4 plus z equals 33. So you plugged into equation 5. 8 times 4 is 32 plus z equals 33. Subtract 32. Z equals 1. Step 6. What do we do for step 6? Plug both answers into which equations? 1, 2, or 3. So which one? Back to the original 1, 2, or 3. 1. And it doesn't matter. You just make a choice. So 2x, we don't have x, so I just keep x, 2x plus 4 times y, which we just found out is 1. Nope. Y is 4. My bad. Plus z, which is 1, equals 31. 4 times 4 is 16 plus 1 What's 16 plus 1? So 2x plus 17 equals 31. Subtract 17. 2x equals 14. We divide by 2, so x equals 7. That's right. So your answer is 7 for x, 4 for y, 1 for z. That is your answer. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. I actually do love it. That tells you how nerdy I am. Okay, but because I love you and I don't want to make your life miserable, you only have one homework problem. I could give you a bunch, but I'm not. So your homework problem today is number 11. Go for it.
Because there's ant beds everywhere.
Oh my gosh. Number 11. It's going to be chilly tonight. That's why. It's going to be a little, it's not going to be that cold. It'll be like 70. Yeah, it's not going to be that cold. But it's so you can sit and not have to sit on the grass, because I'm a girl and I'm not sitting on the grass. You can sit on the grass. You're a man. All right. Anybody virtual have any questions for us while we just talk about this pep rally?
Oh yeah, I forgot the pep rally's tonight. It's
That's
kind of.
right. Come to the pep rally. 5:40.
I have to be at the pep rally. I'm in band.
There you go. Is the band playing?
Yes, man, we are.
Oh, good. See? That's going to make it. Yeah, it's going to be better. Okay, great. Yay, Charlie. You have to ask me a question? No? Oh, they're saying, hey, Charlie.
Okay.
Hey, Lily.
Hey.
Hey, girl. All right, y'all. I'm logging off. Y'all have a good rest of the day. Make sure you do your homework problem number 11. Submit your notes and your homework, okay?
Okay.
All right. Bye, y'all.